FDA is requiring that manufacturers of long-acting opioids implement a risk evaluation and mitigation strategy, also known as a REMS, to mitigate the risks of those long-acting opioids, in essence to protect patient safety. This is important not only for patients and not only for the manufacturers of the long-acting opioids, but it's important for all manufacturers. This is undoubtedly going to become a benchmark, a precedent-setting event, and it's important for all manufacturers to become part of the process or to pay attention to the process as it takes place. So there's a couple of important learnings that come out of this. Number one is that in a single shared system, which is what FDA is requiring for this REMS, getting the collaboration of 20+ manufacturers is a challenging job. Now, they've done a very good job to date, but collecting all of the input of those manufacturers and all of the stakeholders is a complex job, and to put it all into a single framework really requires a science-based framework to accommodate that. Secondly, to incorporate all that diverse input into the planning process requires a science-based framework to accommodate that. We espouse a method called failure mode and effects analysis, which is a systematic approach that starts with mapping the process, taking it into sub-processes, and finally into the individual discrete causes of failure as a way to get deep insight about how to target interventions. And that third point is really important, the targeting of interventions. We think that a program that is this vast and this complex, by definition, has to be education-based at its core. In order for it actually to be implementable, then off of that base, it's possible to build continuous improvement over time. But to build an effective educational program requires identifying the specific causes of failure to guide the development of really robust education. So the long-acting opioids REMS is an important topic for all of industry. A single shared system and how that is being planned is precedent-setting. A framework, a science-based framework like failure mode and effects analysis is an essential element to do that effectively. And finally, that effective planning can enable really effective education, which will be the core of this actually working.